a new vlog. It's literally 8 a.m. Me and my boyfriend are going to go pick his brother up from the airport, which means that we need to make that 2-hour drive back to Michigan. So I figured while on that drive I could probably read a little bit. I really want to film like this intro clip now while I remember, just in case I don't get to film one later, because I like loves his brother so much. So and like his family like misses him and stuff like that, so like we'll probably spend like a lot of time together and I won't have a lot of time to like check in and stuff. But I really wanted to like start the vlog. I'm really hoping to read some in the car ride. It's like a 4-hour drive like all together, so I'm hoping to get a lot of read, not like the entire book. I'm not gonna be like that hopeful, but I really wanted to read some last night, but I just never did. My boyfriend ended up doing pumpkin face mask. He baked cookies, and then we watched Practical Magic, and it was like so cutesy, so I never ended up reading. I didn't even finish editing my vlog. I still need to do that. So today's a new day. I don't like my hair today. I think it's time to go back to curly hair because there's like certain parts of my hair that like are like frizzy and I don't want to straighten it again. Because okay, so I straightened my hair, then I curled it, then I recurled some curls, then I recurled some curls after that, then I flat ironed it again after that. And so like I'm scared that my hair is cooked, so I actually need to just go back to curly. Like I tried to get it to last for like 2 weeks. I think that when I straightened my hair I didn't straighten it all that well, which I usually don't do anyways, because I like to like I don't like silk presses. First of all, my hair is really thin, so if I give myself a silk press I just feel like it's so thin. And even when I was a teen, like I feel like I would get like peaks through my hair, and I don't like that. I like when it's like straight. Like, none of this matters, right? So like my hair being a little bit frizzy isn't even that serious. Like it's just like a specific part that just won't stay straight, and I think that my boyfriend's mom's flat irons just aren't that hot, and it doesn't need to be, because I feel like I'm gonna get lucky and I'm not gonna have bad heat damage. But that's me being optimistic, so I guess we'll see. I'm thinking of either going back to curly tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't, yeah, like I said, I haven't read anything. Oh, okay, I did read, but I haven't read enough. So I have read, I just haven't read enough. So I don't want to be like, because I don't want to keep coming back and telling you like every single little bit of the book that I've read, because like I'm reading like little by little. I do need to lock in, and especially because my fall TBR, okay, originally was 90 books. I don't know what I was thinking. I cleared out my Kindle, I got it down to 60. Then because of some of the releases, it's back up to 70. And I'm averaging 2 books a month. So something's gotta change here, right? I really actually want to be reading like 2 books a week. That's my goal, but I can't have that goal if I'm not sitting down to read the books. So I need to work on that. And then also me and my boyfriend watched Twilight. I showed him Twilight for the first time. I feel like it was actually like the perfect like August like movie, especially because here in his town it's back to school season. So I feel like, and I feel like Twilight is like the very first one is like a very perfect like back to school like August read. It does, I mean, Twilight takes place in March, which I never really paid attention to. But anyways, his sister has some old Twilight copies here, so I was like, I would actually give Twilight a read, because like I'm really weird with Twilight. Like I grew up making fun of it, but I liked it, and I wasn't like making fun of people who liked it. It was just like a, I mean, it's really easy to make fun of. There's some really cringy scenes, some really cringy lines, some things that don't make sense, but like the romance, I think it's fun. I love vampires, so it's like it's easy to make fun of, but like I do think that it's a good film, if that makes sense. Like I love the like green tint over it. We all love the like baseball scene. Like these are iconic moments here. And then also some of the lines that we make fun of, like Bella, where you been, loca? Like, even though we make fun of that, like it's an iconic line. Or like I kept saying spider monkey throughout the whole movie. I couldn't figure out when that happened. And Like even like the Bella's love, like I don't know, like is it cringe? Yes. Does it piss me off that weird thing that Christian, I almost called her Christian Bell, Kristen Stewart does, where she like, where it's like Bella's out of breath, like how I am right now, I'm out of breath. It's like Bella's out of breath every second of the day, and it's like she like talks and she's just like, I don't know, mom. And she just like, she does that weird like breathy thing, or like that scene where Edward sees Bella for the first time and he covers her nose as if she stinks. And it's just so ignorant. He's just looking at her like, and for some reason, even though she doesn't know he's a vampire, instead of being like, damn, he must think I really smell, she's like, oh, I'm so intrigued by him. And it's like, I hate that, I hate that breathy thing she does. I don't know if the director told her to do that, if Stephanie Meyer told her to do that, I don't know. Also, me and my boyfriend, there's this channel that he put me on to, I forget the channel, it's something like Ghoul Life or something like that, and they go to like locations of like spooky stuff. Like they went to like the Sleepy Hollow location and they went to the Twilight locations, and we ended up watching that, and then I put him on the Twilight. Anyway, so I have read Twilight for a video, I think, but I haven't read the entire series, so I want to do that. I'm saying honestly say that I want to read Twilight, basically. Also, the next book is New Moon. His sister doesn't have New Moon, so I'm gonna have to read that on my phone, but she does have Eclipse and Breaking Dawn. It's 500 pages. And the crazy part is about like me not reading is that I read fast, so it's like if I really could, I could read a book in a day. Like yesterday, me and my boyfriend did absolutely nothing. Like sometimes we have relax days after like doing too much, like we'll just be like, we're just gonna relax today, which I really enjoy. So that was yesterday. Today's a relaxing day, so it's like I could read all day, but I'm doom scrolling. I've also been watching a lot of YouTube because my vlogs, I've really been trying to like, I've been taking like mental notes and like working on like my aestheticness of the vlog. So I'm watching other people's vlogs and I'm like, I'm being very like, if anyone's ever interested in vlogging, I'm very like technical with it. Like I'm watching people and like how they vlog, like genuinely how you vlog something, like when people pan over, because I feel like I move slightly, I feel like I move too fast and the camera's too shaky, so I need to figure out like how people are like panning over. So like when I pan over, like I pay attention to that. I pay attention to how long, like, so like those clips when like I'm not moving, I try to stay still, and I try to do it for about 3 seconds, so that way I usually clip it down to like a second and a half or like a second, but I keep it for 3 seconds just in case I do move or something or whatever. And so I'm also been paying attention to how long people keep their like still shots, and I'm trying to pay attention to like say you go to a bookstore and you pan over the bookstore and then you pan over the shelf and then you show like the book you have, and like for like I'm paying attention to like the technical parts of vlogs. So like sometimes, like say like I'm doing a still shot but there's something moving, I try to see like how long, because I don't like that to be like, I don't know, very technical, but like I'm very serious about all of this. So I've been like watching a lot of vlogs. I've also been watching a lot of like overconsumption content, which I don't really like enjoy because I do think they're a little mean, and I don't know. I think they're a little. I think some of the people can be. I think some of the people are like genuinely being like, well, we have to put a stop to this. Some of these people are like genuinely very mean about it. Like I don't know. I don't like that they take people's videos and like put them, like take people's TikToks. I don't think that I've ever done that. If I have, it's probably like once or twice, but I try not to do it to where like, I don't know, because I watched one and then I got on TikTok. I watched one about like coloring and stuff, and like, because I really wanted to get into like coloring, but I've seen how much people are spending on it. I still don't understand why people are using markers. I never liked markers. Even when I was a kid, I hated using markers and coloring. I never understood that. I always was a color pencil person, because when you use markers, you're gonna get those streaks in there. Also, the way that markers sound on paper makes me uncomfortable, and they bleed, which like people do that thing where they put paper under it, but it's like you don't have to do any of that with color pencils or crayons. But anyways, I've been seeing how expensive it is, so I was watching videos about it, and I noticed that one person used a girl's video, and I was on TikTok because I was watching the videos, and that person reacted to it, and it just made me feel bad even though I didn't do it. And it's just like, I don't know. So I've been watching a lot of like those type of videos, like video essay type of videos, trying to get back into like the video essay mood, thinking about going back, because I'm not like done with school. I'm thinking about going back to school. I'm not done with it. I just burnt myself out. I feel like I took on too much at once, because I was just so excited and I was having so much fun, and I love the aesthetic, not aesthetic, aesthetic is not the word I'm looking for because I don't do it for aesthetic, but I love the like feel of like school in fall more than school in winter, if that makes sense. Like school in fall just feels like very like nostalgic, reminds me of like going like to high school and stuff in the fall. Everyone else is starting school. There's that back to school feeling and like being organized and all this stuff, and then like the beautiful weather and like going out to do stuff after you get done with your homework. Whereas like school in winter is just like it's cold, you don't want to go anywhere, you have to wear a jacket or a coat, and it's just like I don't know. Anyways, I've been really wanting to start back, but I think it's almost September, so I'm a little like I have to do a fast and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that for winter, but I just needed like a break, but not too long of a break, right? Because I need to learn to pace myself. But if anyone's wondering like what the whole like what I'm doing about school and stuff, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Like I still want to go to school. I just like burnt myself out so bad, so bad. It was crazy. And then like the end of last semester was a lot for me because we didn't have any Wi-Fi for a little bit, so I had to like I was behind on my work. Like I don't even like how I was doing my work. Like I had a good system in fall where I was doing a specific class every single day, whereas in winter like I would do all of my homework on Saturdays if it was due, and everything was due on a Sunday, so I would do all my homework Saturdays. I would do all of my, and it's just like I got like super lazy basically, and I don't like that. I couldn't tell you what I learned last semester also. And another thing is like I do want to take, there's some classes that like aren't available online that I really want to do, like some literary classes and anthropology, but I just can't because I don't drive, and also I'm in a different state now. So this is my bookmark that I'm using. I'm obsessed with bookmarks right now. I have like a bunch of bookmarks in my cart, and I need to keep some bookmarks here, or I think I need like I'm gonna get like a pencil case. I'm gonna keep my bookmarks in the pencil case so they can like travel with me. I'm gonna take like my favorites. Hopefully I read today. Maybe I'll read some of Twilight. That could be the goal. Right. I also really am enjoying Hemlock and Silver, and I can definitely see it being a 5-star. Like it's very funny, it's very good. I'm very interested in it. It's just my reading. Like it's not even just reading, it's the doom scrolling. It's the doom scrolling that's killing me. But I really wanted to update today because I didn't want to not update, and I want to get back in the habit of just talking about like whatever. That's not just like, hey guys, like this is how I feel about the book or whatever. Like I really want to get back into like talking and telling you guys about like what's going on in my life, because if I'm not gonna be doing a lot of reading, it can at least revolve around like lifestyle and stuff like that. I went back to curly hair. There's a lot going on there. My boyfriend was watching football, and I think UFC football on the TV, UFC on a laptop, and now he's outside mowing the lawn. But I went back to curly hair, not like badly damaged, and this also was like the first wash, so I'm hoping that like within the next wash like my curls like really come back. It doesn't look bad or anything though. I like it. I have been reading, I just haven't been like really reading. I've just been reading like a few pages a day, so I still don't really have an update for you guys. But I am reading Hemlock and Silver and I am liking it. I also look back on like everything I read this month, and I read 4 books this month, and I'm so shocked. I only thought I read 1. So 5. I can finish this. Tomorrow's the end of the month. I thought we had like 3 more days left. Tomorrow's the 31st. So I have to lock in today and tomorrow, which I could. I really could do that. I really could. But if I could have 5 books read this month. And that would be crazy. That would be great. I am gonna do a recent reads because that is something that like I used to always want to do, but I read so much that it just makes more sense to do like monthly wrap-ups. But I used to love people's like recent reads, and I loved watching them, and I always wanted to make one of them, but like I just read too much, you know. Really excited I get to do like a recent reads. I'm really excited for that. I'm currently watching, like I said, I'm watching a football game. It's Saturday morning college football. It feels very Fallout. Like if you've been watching this vlog so far and you're like, wow, like it just has such a fall feel, that's not something I'm doing on purpose. I mean, we did decorate for fall, but for the past week, ever since I came back, so if you didn't watch my last video, like I went home for a little bit and then I came back, and ever since I came back, it's been consistently in the 70s. Like it's been warm outside, so it's been feeling like fall. And then like football has started, and they start putting out the pumpkin spice stuff. And I always say after my birthday, like I start celebrating fall anyways, because literally after August 24th, all the fall stuff starts to happen. So it just so happens that the weather has gotten colder outside, so I'm like, we just like fuck it, like it's just gonna be fall. Like hopefully I don't get burned out, but I'm also not one of those people who was like starting to celebrate in July. No judgment to any of y'all. Like if you want to start fall whenever you want to start, that's fine. I personally just think that some people do it because fall is getting the most views right now. Like I've noticed that if you put like fall in your videos and you have like a really good intro, like you're gonna get a lot of good views on your vlogs, which like I'm happy for. I'm loving it. I'm watching all the shit too, but it's like I've noticed that like people it's like, it's not feeling like it's coming from like, oh my gosh, I love fall, I want to start so much. It's like, oh my gosh, I love fall, and the faster I upload this, the more views I can get. And I just feel like everyone's like just kind of like rushing fall, and I think people are gonna be burnt out. Personally, I think people are gonna be burnt out by like mid-October, honestly. And so for me personally, I try to pace myself because I love Halloween, I love fall. So yeah, it's just something I noticed that I've been kind of like having, like, I don't want to start celebrating fall too early and get burnt out, but like I haven't been watching vlogs. I just started watching vlogs, and so I've been, I don't know, it's been feeling like fall basically. Oh my gosh, this hoodie, I'm wearing it in the Ohio, my boyfriend's Ohio State hoodie, because that's who, it's like Ohio State versus Texas today, and my boyfriend has like an Ohio State shirt on, and like we're just all Ohio State out, and it's so cute. Hopefully this wasn't like too noisy for you guys, but I really want to, I haven't read, I feel so guilty, but I really want to get in the habit of like talking about what's on my mind and still updating even if I haven't read. Oh, I'm watching Gilmore Girls and I thought I accidentally pressed play. I have Twilight here with me. I also like, I really want to get back into like drawing. I think last vlog and earlier this vlog I said I want to get into scrapbooking, but I want to get into something artsy. I used to draw a lot in high school and I was pretty good at it, like, not to toot my own horn, but I stopped because I couldn't find my own art style. So I really want to get back to drawing, so I brought out my iPad and I have my Switch because I want to play like some cozy fall games. My favorite fall game to play is Night in the Woods. I love that game. And I also like Oxenfree, but that game is like actually interactive. You actually have to like pay attention because like the game talks and stuff. But like I want to play some fall games, and I bought my fall books out, and I have my fall show, and I'm watching football, and hopefully I can beat this doom scrolling. It's so bad. And the crazy part is I'm not on TikTok, I'm not on Reels, I'm online shopping. I'm online shopping for fall stuff, and that's my problem. And I have like such a like detailed way of like online shopping on top of that. Like I have to like put everything I want in my cart, and then once I finally get everything, which sometimes can take like 2 to 3 days, then I go through everything and I remove stuff, and then I try to be realistic, and that takes like 2 to 3 days because I'm really going through it. Sometimes I'm adding more stuff, sometimes I don't want certain things anymore, and I don't have any money right now. I just like to online window shop. It's just like a fun, it's like a fun thing I like to do usually. And then usually if I do like when I do get money, I don't even order that stuff. I just order like, I just get something random that I'm hyperfixating on. I got a new bag that's coming in the mail, so I'm hyperfixating on like getting bag charms and making it cute, but I don't want it to be like TikTok-y. Like I don't want somebody to look at me and be like, oh shit, you got this from TikTok. Like I want it to look like natural, and I want to fit me. So I've been looking at bag charms, but also I want charms in general, like keychains, because I like putting those on things. So I've been looking at a lot of keychains. Yeah, my issue is I've just been online shopping too much, so I need to put the phone down and read something, and hopefully I can do that, because I don't know, Hemlock and Silver is really good. It's funny, I keep giggling. Like I wish, one thing I do wish is that in the book so far, like I reread the description because I was trying to figure out like what's gonna happen in this book, and the description kind of exposes something that I think would have been better off if it was a plot twist, but I don't know because I'm not super, I'm 30% in. I'm saying I'm not super far, I'm 30% in. I got the book on Libby. I was able to skip the line, which I don't understand how that works, but like you see how it says like I skipped the line. I was able to skip the line, so I have the audiobook, so I might listen to the audiobook and draw. I want to draw or listen to the audiobook and play Night in the Woods. I might not listen to the audiobook and I'll just let it go through, and then I got to skip the line. So this is the second time I've gotten to skip this is what it says. It says you found this rare copy in the library, so you skipped the line. Lucky, these loans are not renewable and generally expire quickly, giving others a chance to find them too. This is the second time I've gotten to skip the line. I can't remember what the other one was, but like, oh, it was that, oh my gosh, it was that that Dungeons and Dragons like book, romantasy book that I got to skip the line for. But I didn't use it because I didn't listen to the audiobook. We also might go fishing later, so maybe I can listen to an audiobook then while we fish, or read my book. If I could lock in today and tomorrow, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. I'm gonna lock in. That's what we're gonna do. guess what? I finished the book. I literally locked in and I finished it all yesterday. I literally listened to the audiobook while football was playing, and then we went fishing, and we went fishing like 8 o'clock. So we got to like watch the sunset while we fished. Well, I didn't fish. Wow, my boyfriend and his best friend fished, and it was like so beautiful. And I listened to the audiobook and I was like so obsessed with it. It was so good. I do think that the description is a spoiler, so if you're interested, if you want to know what it's about, Hemlock and Silver is about this woman who can she's really good with like poisons and stuff, and so the king comes to her because the princess Snow White has been being poisoned, but they cannot figure out what it is. So the main character, her name is Aya, she is summoned to go and work for the king so that they can figure out what's going on. And to everyone else's knowledge, she's like a tutor, but she's actually like a healer. That's what it's called, actually. Someone who like studies poison, not studies poisons, but she's really good with poisons, that she can like heal people and figure out what it is. She's not really confident in her worth, and like she has this fear that if it doesn't work out, that like something bad's gonna happen to her family. So like, but she also like is really fascinated by poison. So like when she can't figure it out, it's not like she wants to give up, but also like she's so fascinated by trying to figure out what happens. Like she knows that she should give up because if something goes wrong, that might be bad for her family, but she's so fascinated by everything that like she doesn't want to give up. And the romance is between her and a guardsman named Javier, which like I thought the romance was okay. Like I thought it was like cute. It's not something that like I would be obsessed with. It's not something that like, oh my gosh, it's my #1 ship ever. Like I think that the romance was cute. I'm just not like obsessed with it. It was like very much friends to lovers, if anyone's interested in that. So I thought that was really good. But like the twist, and like, I mean, it's not really a twist because it's Snow White, like you can kind of figure out what it is, but like I don't know, like I just think it's good to just go in knowing that, right? But like I think that the way the mystery was written was fun. I really love the main character Anya. She's like so curious and so smart and just like very quirky and weird, and it's just like so fascinating. And she's written to be an older plus size woman, which you don't read about a lot. That's why I love Taking Fisher, because Taking Fisher is always going to give you a character that like you do not read about often, which was like so refreshing. And I ended up giving the book 5 stars. Like at first I was really worried because I want to read a Snow White retelling about Snow White, and this follows her when she's like a kid. So at first I was really worried because I was like, oh, I don't want to read about a character that's not Snow White, but I should trust in T. Kingfisher's pen. So I need to read When the Sorcerer Comes to Call, because like that's another one I'm really interested by T. Kingfisher. I started and I'm really interested in it, and it kind of, I stopped it because it kind of reminded me of like my life. It's about the Goose Girl retelling and how like the main character, like whenever she does something bad, the mom like literally takes over her body, and like she can't do anything about it. She can feel it, and it's like a punishment. And it's like the mom is such a like, she cannot wait for her to mess up, and like the mom is so like such a helicopter parent. And like obviously I can't relate to my mom trying to take over my body, but like the helicopter parent, like I grew up with, my mom was like really strict growing up, and I just felt like restricted and I couldn't do a lot. And I don't know, it just was like, it just reminded me of like me a little bit. So I was like really fascinated with that. But yeah, I downloaded some books on my Libby so that I could like listen to some audiobooks if I want to, because like my boyfriend's playing video games right now. So if I want to, today's Sundays, tonight my boyfriend watches a lot of like WWE, UFC, boxing, likes a lot of that stuff. So tonight is Clash in Paris, so we're gonna watch that. So I'm definitely not gonna be able to listen to my audiobook then tomorrow's Raw. So if I gonna have to listen to my audiobook on like in the day. But yeah, I downloaded like a cozy romance, like it's called Re-Riching. It's like really popular right now. I have a middle grade book called Bite Risk, and I've been trying to read it for like the past 2 years. It's really quick too. And then and then this book called Mirror Checks, which is also, all of those are really quick. All of those are like under 7 hours. Like I think Mirror Checks is like 5 hours. All of them is like under 7 hours, so they're gonna be really quick. So I can also just read them quickly. So I'm gonna start one of those. I just spent the morning like editing and getting my video up. I have to make my thumbnail for it, but I spent the morning doing that. And so I'm like planning out videos that I want to make this month. I want to do like a fall TBR video because I have 70 books on my fall TBR, and then I want to do a fall like anticipated release, because there's so many anticipated releases, and the anticipated releases is not included in my fall TBR, by the way. So if we included that, it'll be like 120 books probably. But I want to do like that because I have like a whole list of everything from like that I'm interested in from like all the fall. But and then I want to do a recent reads video. But the only thing is like those type of videos don't do well for me, and I know that. So it's like I kind of don't want to do them, but just because I don't want to do well doesn't mean I shouldn't upload them, because there's somebody out there who probably wants to see them. And like I find so many good books from like anticipated release videos and stuff like that. It's just, it's not even that the video doesn't, it's not even that it's not doing well and like I care about like how they do, because like my videos like don't really go viral like unless it's a video essay, and I know that and I'm aware of that. And like if I really cared about it, I would just make video essay after video essay. But I need breaks and stuff like that. And like I don't want to, like I don't want to be the type of person who like makes video essays and then over time like their head gets like super big about it and they start being mean to people and stuff like that. Like, cause I've noticed a lot of people that like I watch, like their video essays are like really good in the beginning, and then like because they're making stuff for content, like it starts to get like really mean over time. So I don't want to do that. But it's just like on my Anna Reads, like wrap-ups and hauls and all those did really good on my channel, so it's really hard for me to wrap my head around the fact like they don't do good on my core. So that's more so my thing, is like wrapping my head around it. But it's not about like how they do, it's just I don't know, I'm just used to them being like my popular videos, and now they're not. And like now it's the video essays, but like I don't want to, I don't know, there's so many things I can make video essays about, yes, but I want to like spread them out over time. And sometimes like I don't feel like sitting there planning out a video. Sometimes I want to just get on screen and talk, but certain videos you do need to like sit and plan and talk and stuff like that. You can't just get on here and talk. So it's just like a chill day. Probably should out drink some breakfast. My current obsession is the Starbucks like frappuccino drinks that you can get from like the stores. So the pumpkin spice ones are out now, and my boyfriend's mom bought me some, so I've been like drinking that right now. I think that's all for this update. I have 2 more days. I'm really proud of myself. I finished a book, and I really want to get in the habit, and I've been saying this all vlog, but I really want to get in the habit of finishing 2 books a week. Like that will be like perfect for me. But like I read 5 books this month, and I just realized that, like, yay. So I'm gonna do a recent reads video, but I want to read like a few more interesting stuff before I do my recent reads. So the fun thing about recent reads is like you can do them whenever. Like you don't have to do them at the end of the month like a wrap up. Like I can do one in the middle of the month if I really want to. So like that's the fun part about recent reads, because so far I think I want to do like 10 books. So far I have like 8. So when I get to 10, I'll do like a recent reads. Okay, so I did read. I read about 50 pages of my new book that I started, which I actually don't think I talked about it, but I started reading Bite Risk. This is like a middle grade YA book. I don't know how to explain it. Like if they're teenagers, so it feels very YA, but like also like I don't know, it feels like lower YA, so like middle grade, you know. And this one is about this world where all the adults can turn into werewolves, and so all the kids have to like make sure they take care of like the adults during like the full moon and make sure they don't get out and stuff like that. And so I've been wanting to read this book for like a few years now, and I tried to start it last year, and I read like a chapter and I just like never got into it. And so I've been listening to the audiobook. I listened to the audiobook in the bath, and I don't know if I feel like reading this right now. Like maybe I'll come back to this in the future and have like a 3rd time's the charm moment. It's not bad, it's just a 3-star read. Like it's okay. Like I'm not really like caring about the main character. The main character's name's Sel. He's a boy, and it's just like he just seems very simple, and which is like fine, but it's just like I don't know, I just feel like in so many books and like this, not even just as of recently, like a lot of authors have fell victim to it as recently, but I just feel like in a lot of books like the main characters are just so dull and boring. They don't have any personality, and it's like the author thinks that they're giving their characters personality, but they aren't. And it's just like just something created to get you throughout the story, like to get you from the beginning to the end. And so I don't know, I'm just gonna put a pause on this because I just want to read something that I'm gonna like. So I might start this book called Once Upon a Tome. I'm about to film a video of like my fall TBR, because my fall TBR is 50 books. It was 70, but I got it down to 50. And so I thought it would just be fun to just like go through it and just like talk about all these books, because I have so many. And who knows if I'll actually read them, but I just thought it would be like a fun fall video, because like fall is really popular right now. So I just want to see like what type of videos are people liking. I know people don't really care for like my fall recommendations, because the one I did last year didn't do too good. It's not like it didn't do bad, but like I don't know, it's like when you see, and I don't want this video just be talking about like how things perform and things like that. It's just something that like fascinates me and I pay attention to. It's not me complaining, it's just something that like I think about a lot and I take into consideration. But that doesn't stop me from uploading things. Like I'm still gonna upload things that I want to upload, because they might do well in the future. But I noticed last year like my autumn recommendations video did not do good last year, and none of them do terrible, but they do amazing. And then there are like people who like do like an autumn video, like an autumn recommendations, and theirs go like super mega viral. So maybe I just got in too late and everybody else had already got their recommendations, or I don't know, but it's just something that I noticed and I'm taking into consideration, I guess. Anyways, yeah, so who knows, I might start one of these. So I have Reaper Man, which is my next Terry Pratchett book because I really want to get back into that world. The Marriage Hex, Killer on the Road, and The Babysitter Lives, Once Upon a Tome, and Rewitched. And I have audiobooks for all of these, well, except for this one, but for the most part, yeah. I'm going to be closing off this vlog. So I am currently reading The Marriage Hex. I have read 50 pages of it. This book is about this girl and this guy, and they start off in like this home. They're orphans basically, and they start off in like this home. And so the main character, her grandma ends up coming to get her. Oh, sorry, let me back up. So they start off in this home, the main character, and there's only like 20 people in this home, and she is in love with her best friend. And so her and her best friend named Silas, they decide to make a pact, and that pact is if they are single by 30, they are going to marry each other. And then something weird ends up happening, which because it's called The Marriage Hex, so I'm pretty sure it's like the hex thing. And then immediately after, her grandma ends up coming to pick her up because like she realizes that she like has family and stuff, and then she is told that she is a witch. And so we pick up 16 years later, because their pact was like if they're 30 and they're single, then they're gonna like marry each other or whatever. So then this picks up like 16 years later, and the main character is a witch, and I think the love interest Silas is learning he's a werewolf. You also get POV from Thorn, which is like the werewolf inside of him, which I find interesting. So they just like saw each other again for like the first time, and so far it's pretty good. I have read Sarah Blue before, and I don't necessarily love her. I don't think her writing is like terrible or anything. I just don't really care about the stuff that she has to write about. But this one is short and quick, okay? That's what I need from her. No more of this 500-page romances. I feel like we're getting out of that, right? This one is 300 pages. Everything is moving quickly. Everything is but it's also like not like romance wise, like it's slow burning ish, but like plot line wise everything's moving quickly. Nothing feels dragged out, okay? You're in this world, everyone's like, there's vampire witches and werewolves, none of them fuck with each other for real, right? So all of them are like against each other, and so she's a witch, he's a werewolf, so there's also that. I just wanted something quick. I just got done reading Possessed by Horror, and she was reading the fan fiction To the Irresistible Urge to Kill Your Enemy, and I really want to read that right now. Like at first when I took it out of my fall BR because I was like, oh, I don't want to read that right now, but I actually do. I want something like fun and silly, and I started and I thought it was fun. Like I thought it was cute. I wasn't like obsessed with it, so I want to give that another try. But I did DNF, soft DNF Bite Risk. I'm just not in the mood for that right now. The Marriage Hex is so fun. Like this is what I want. I want something fun, something fall, something quick, something good. Okay, I feel like I'm speeding through this book even though I'm only 50 pages and I feel like I am flying. I listened to some of the audiobook while I was in the bath, and that was really good. I'm loving that. I'm obsessed with like listening to audiobooks while I'm in the bath. Like I can just sit there, I can scroll through my phone, I can listen, I can chill, I can relax. I'm really enjoying that right now. But yeah, I want to end this vlog because I need to edit it. I need to edit it, and I also need to edit my fall TBR video that I filmed. And I don't know, it's not as much as like my older vlogs because they're not as long, which I kind of do like. I like that these aren't as long. I know people do like the long vlogs and I like filming them. I just don't have enough to talk about right now, and like I feel like I've been doing better at talking about lifestyle stuff, and it's not that like I don't have enough to talk about, but it's just like I don't know, I'm just not feeling that for fall right now. Hopefully one day, one week, I do get like an hour-long vlog and it just be like a true. Also, I feel like this vlog has been like such a good like prepping for fall. Like obviously I haven't done any fall prep. This isn't my house, so I didn't decorate anything. My boyfriend decorated his room, and then his mom decorated the living room, so like I didn't do any decorating. But like I feel like, I don't know, we got like some pumpkin spice cream, like I had a pumpkin pie, like it just, I don't know, to me it just it feels like getting ready for fall. We went out for some walks. It felt chilly outside. Like it looked like fall. Like the trees are starting to turn. It looks like to me. I don't know. It could be delusional. That could very much be the case. But I don't know. I'm really excited for fall this year. I feel like this year is gonna be like, if you are into content creating, content create and make that content fall, because I feel like this year is gonna be the year that like people are gonna be like super into fall vlogs and fall videos and fall books. So like whatever fall content you are thinking of creating, create it, because I truly believe that this is gonna be like the season that is like peak. It's cold outside, at least where I live. Not cold, but like it's been 70 degrees pretty much all of August. Like not even, it was like a week. I want to say like the first, like we started off August, it was really chilly. Then like for like a week, it was like really warm, like 80s, but it's been like 70s for a while, like a minute. Like I've been wearing leggings for a minute. Like I really regret only packing like skirts and shorts. Luckily I did pack my pair of leggings, and I should have packed some more, but I didn't. But I can always go back and repack. But yeah, I feel like I'm out of a reading slump, like for real. Not interested in like scrolling as of right now. Like I don't know, my TikTok recommendations are just like people talking about, oh, just film every time you open the app and make 7 videos a day, and like I just upload whatever, like whenever I see a trend I like, or whenever. I don't really care about all that stuff, but for some reason that's all my For You pages, and it's like I don't care. Also like people being like, oh well, just film a video and upload 7 times a week or a day or whatever. Are you interesting? Like a lot of people want to be TikTok famous, but it's like a lot of y'all like aren't talking about anything. Y'all aren't interesting. Y'all aren't doing anything. I don't care about what you have going on because you're not making me care. Do people even want to be, people just want to be content creators because they want the money, but not like the love for content creating, you know? And it just feels like everyone just wants the views, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with wanting views, but it's just like, are you interesting? I don't think I'm interesting on TikTok. I really don't know why people follow me or whatever. I really just get on there and talk sometimes. Sometimes I literally just post whatever, genuinely. But I'm not saying I'm like super viral or anything. So TikTok hasn't been that good, because like a lot of the TikToks, I just don't care about what TikTok got going on right now. I don't really feel doom scroll worthy. If every time I get on Twitter they still talking about Love Island, they are still, it's September 2nd, they are still talking about Love Island on there. Get me, I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. Everybody's so parasocial right now. I feel like that's the biggest issue with Love Island season 7 is everybody's so parasocial right now. It's insane. And then Instagram, it never holds my attention for too long. Like it's fun, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like my shopping addiction has calmed down too, because it's just like I don't have any money. That's the thing about like when I start getting obsessed with like putting stuff in my carts and online shopping. It's like I'm like, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then I'm like, I don't have any money, so let's just give it up, you know? But yeah, that's it for this vlog. I'm excited to start next week's vlog, because I feel like this was super fall, but I feel like next week is gonna be like super mega super fall. But yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.